so yeah. I was wondering if you could tell the people that are here today if you support 1 or 2 casinos in Ottawa.
I support casinos.
1 or 2 casinos in Ottawa.
We have a casino in Ottawa. I think it works quite well. I'd like to see it continue operating at Rideau Carleton Raceway because I think that Slots Racetrack program supports 50,000 jobs in this province. I know this government doesn't care about jobs in this province, especially jobs in the rural parts of this province. I'd prefer to see 1 casino stay in Ottawa today. I don't think this government needs to get its hands on any more of our money. However, people are free to submit whatever proposals they want to the government, and I want the city to run the city's business and decide whether or not they want 1 or 2. I think 1 at Rideau Carleton is just fine.
Thank you, Mr. Young. And my first random order, Ms. Howard.
I don't think Mr. Trammell would like this very much, but I believe one is okay. I don't believe that casinos are a great way for recreation, but that's my personal opinion. So I don't believe that we can need more casinos in Ottawa.
Thank you, Mr. Post.
I agree with Mrs. Horath that I don't think we need another casino in Ottawa. I think 1 is more than enough.
Mr. Trammell.
Okay, now, who ran the first casino in Quebec? And who ran the first casino in Ottawa? Sorry, with 155 busted employees who weren't too happy about that 20 years ago. This month! Yeah, of course, I was in favor of smaller casinos, not the big monstrosities that bring crime and pettiness to one spot. But every town having their own little card game, a mom and pop place, and that way the addicts can't lose too much. When you came to my game, because we know you, if the wife said you couldn't play, we didn't let you, unless she was there too. So, I mean, I have a lot of experience breaking people. That's why I want to give you all interest-free loans, so don't feel bad when I break you next time.
Thank you, Mr. Trammell. Ms. Cunicello.
I believe that the choice of whether we have 1, 2, or any casinos in Ottawa needs to be decided by the people of Ottawa. I believe in the people of Ottawa making that choice.
Mr. McGruer.
I don't gamble. I'm a financial advisor. I actually never gambled before that. I need an extra 10 seconds to explain that. Actually, don't. It would take me a little while to explain it, but I truly invest. I don't gamble. I don't speculate on things. I'm not a stockbroker. I use professionals. In a free society, people decide if they want to start a business, and people decide if they want to be a customer of that business. I have never gone to the Hull Casino. I wouldn't go to any casino that's built around here. I've never spent a nickel on gambling. I've never bought a lottery ticket in my life. That being said, if you want to open a casino, you're welcome to it.
I wanted
When
to.
government gets addicted to...
I tried.
When government gets addicted to the revenues of owning a business, especially one that some consider as contentious as gambling, it creates a dependency, and it's just never going to go away. They create the addicts, and then they feed the system.
Those who want to open a second casino are in the private sector, but I think they'll do their market study to realize where they have to open it. And I know there's the one in Rideau Carleton, but do the people from Stittsville, Carp, and all that way bother coming down here? If they come down as regular as the people living around the casino, that's one thing. If they don't, would they go more to a casino if there was one open around Canada? And we all know about Mr. Melnick. So I think that the market study that they're going to do is going to decide whether or not there's a place for a second casino. And if they're going to cater to a population at the other end of the city, I don't think it's going to affect the casino down here. I think the people will decide where they want to spend their gambling dollars best, and I think the free market is the best place to let it decide where it's going to happen.
Thank you, Mr. Bissell. Mr. Evans, would you like to weigh in?
Yes, I do. On disabilities, it's considered a social issue. Our party is totally opposed to it. But on the personal basis, I figured that there shouldn't shut out the city of Ottawa and have the people decide what they want. Have a plebiscite on a vote for what options do they really want. And I thinking of this, having three choices. Either have the existing casino, get rid of the existing casino, or add the second casino. Thank you.
Mr. Fraser.
I'm not interested in getting into government to build casinos. Casinos aren't a priority for me. Schools, hospitals, helping people in the community centers, that's a priority. Having said that, I don't know how we went from slots at Rideau Carleton to 2 casinos, which is actually 3 casinos if you count the one on the Quebec side. Now, that money goes to Quebec City, and there's a good argument to repatriate that money. But we must remember that, I can remember when I was in the grocery business, people opening Nevada tickets at a counter which was there for a charity, spending their grocery money. So we have to think about the fact that it has a huge cost to some families that are trapped in this addiction. So as a community, I think we need to have a healthy debate. I think we need to walk before we run, and that's my position on the casinos.
Thank you very much. I think the lady had number 12 that I did not see.